Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, the Pope is in Turkey, and it is the only thing anyone is talking about. Now, if you're someone who doesn't care about symbols or hidden agendas, you might just say, so what? It's just a diplomat visiting. But if you've watched my previous videos on the Vatican, you know this institution is obsessed with symbolism. Nothing they do is random. Looking at it from that angle, this visit is anything but normal. In fact, some circles believe this marks the beginning of a chain of anomalies, events that might not be great for our country. And honestly, I never expected the starting point for these major global shifts, maybe even the Great Reset, to be right here in Turkey. To understand why, we have to look at the dark corridors of the Vatican and a prophecy that has spooked cardinals for centuries. The prophecy of Saint Malachy. Written in the 12th century, it lists 112 popes with cryptic mottos. The very last name on that list, the pope who reigns before the end, is Peter the Roman. Now here is where it gets crazy. With the rise of Pope Leo XIV, conspiracy theorists are buzzing. Why? Because he represents the first time in 1,700 years that we have a pope from outside Europe specifically, an American pope. This isn't just a random choice. It's no secret that the CIA has wanted influence over the Vatican for a long time. Former CIA Director John Brennan even admitted back in 2016 that he once wanted to be the first American pope. When you combine the massive abuse scandals rocking the church with the sudden death of the previous pope, you have to ask, is this a takeover? But why Turkey? And why now? To answer that, we have to go back 1,700 years to the Council of Nicaea, Iznik, in 325 AD, the exact place where Christianity, as an organized state religion, was essentially designed. In the occult and Kabbalah, the number 17 represents completion. The Vatican loves these cycles. They are likely signaling that a cycle has ended and a new one is beginning right where it started. The Pope's message has been constantly about unity. He even prayed in Iznik with Patriarch Bartholomew, signaling a merger of the East and West churches. But many believe this is just step one. The ultimate goal? Abrahamism, the merging of all Abrahamic faiths under one roof. We saw the prototype of this in 2023 in Abu Dhabi with the Abrahamic family house, 3 cube buildings representing the 3 religions. If they try to build something similar in Iznik, don't say, I didn't warn you. Now, let's talk about the part that directly affects us. You might hear people asking, why is Turkey allowing this? Historically, both Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror, Fatih, and Mustafa Kemal Atatürk drew a hard red line here. The Ottoman Empire protected the Patriarchate, but never allowed it to become a state within a state, or a political power. They knew it could weaken the state from the inside. Atatürk was even stricter. During the Treaty of Lausanne, the Turkish delegation wanted the Patriarchate out of Istanbul entirely. They only stayed on the condition that they would essentially remain a local religious institution, never an international political one. Atatürk rejected the ecumenical title because he knew it meant sharing sovereignty. Today, when the Pope addresses Bartholomew as the ecumenical patriarch and holds joint ceremonies in Iznik, they are effectively trying to punch a hole in the Treaty of Lausanne. It's an attempt to create a second Vatican-like state right in the heart of Istanbul. If we aren't careful, in the next 15 years, we might see headlines about autonomous religious zones in Turkey. Let's hope our leaders are as wise as Fatih and Atatürk were, keeping our sovereignty intact while the world plays these dangerous games. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments, is this just peace and love or something much darker? See you in the next one.